Hello guys, welcome back to Archive Ryzen. So in this video I'm gonna talk about Tess Kotkin Skill, signature weapon, and her recommended Logistic. So Tess Kotkin is a 5-star electric elemental damage dealer, but her role is more support focused operative because all of her skills are focused on giving buff to your active operative or applying debuff to the enemy. But the biggest main role about her is she is an ultimate energy generator or ultimate energy battery. So she's like a 5-star Acacia Reducted when come to ultimate energy generator. Her standard skill can charge up to 3 stacks and have cooldowns about 5 seconds, so it can be used as fast as Marian Swift's standard skill. And when you use her standard skill, she will apply debuff effect to the targeted enemy based on the card's color beside her. And from the CN server translation, currently it's still unclear what kind of effect she can apply. Either she can apply an elemental control debuff, like for example, yellow card can give paralyzed control debuff, purple card can give slow control debuff, while for red card can give burning sensation. And we might also obtain a cyan color card or a gray card, but currently there is no clear footage about that kind of card. Or maybe she can apply an elemental weakness debuff, so she can decrease the enemy elemental resistance based on the card's color. Or maybe she can apply a damage debuff to the enemy, like for example, she can increase the final damage redshift by the enemy, or even reduce the enemy attack. And the last one is, her standard skill have the RNG mechanism, because every time after you use her standard skill, you will obtain a random card, so you can't keep applying the same effect to the enemy. And while for her support skill is pretty simple, after you use her support skill, she will look at you and give you a smooth kiss that can increase full squad electric damage by a certain %. And if you upgrade her support skill, she can also increase damage based on what your current active operatives equip weapons element. So in this case, she will become more flexible to use. Instead of just team her up with electric DPS like Changing Ethereal Cloud or Penny Coronet, you can also team her up with other kind DPS. But the downside about her support skill is, the damage increment from her support skill will decrease over time to a certain amount until the skill duration ends. So her support skill can increase the elemental damage in a constant amount. And the next one is her ultimate skill. The best part about her ultimate skill is that her ultimate skill doesn't consume ultimate energy. From this footage before and after using her ultimate skill, you can see that her ultimate skill cost is 0, and her ultimate skill cooldown will start counting after her ultimate skill duration ends. And after she uses her ultimate skill, she will switch to your active operative. And after your active operative shoot an enemy, a shadow test will come out from the sky and shoot at the same target as your active operative shoot. And this shadow test can also recover ultimate energy each shot based on Tess Kotkin ultimate energy recovery rate. So each shot from this shadow test can help us recharging the ultimate energy. And you can also increase the shadow test ultimate energy recovery rate by increasing Tess Kotkin ultimate energy recovery rate. You can equip her with her signature weapon, a right logistic squad with a right talent, and also increase her alignment index. But the downside about her ultimate skill is that after her ultimate skill duration ends, all remaining ultimate energy will be consumed. This is still based on the CN server translation, so it's not really that clear how her ultimate skill works. But if this thing is real, then it will be a nightmare if our active operative doesn't manage to charge her ultimate energy enough for her to use her ultimate skill. So before her manage to use her ultimate skill, all the ultimate energy already got consumed by Tess Kotkin. So if you want to use her ultimate skill, you will need to consider your timing to use her ultimate skill. While for her Dewa skill, if she off-field when your current ultimate energy is lower than 50% of its maximum, your full squad ultimate energy recovery will be increased by a certain amount. And when your ultimate energy is higher than 50%, your full squad skill energy recovery will be increased instead. And the increment amount from her Dewa skill will be increased for each 100 alignment index. And the next one is her signature weapon, Eccentric Joker. In this footage, you can see that her weapon have egg bullets and she can shoot continuously without showing any bolt action mechanism. So that means her weapon is a electric semi-auto sniper that have fast fire rate, have egg bullets ammo capacity, and have low crit damage. so it's very not recommended to use her as an active operative. The first skill is that it can increase all squad maximum ultimate energy capacity, while for its second skill, after the equipped operative using her ultimate skill, it can increase equipped operative ultimate energy recovery and the damage dealt by the active operative. And if the equipped operative is off the field, this second skill effect can be further increased. While for the new Logistic Adjuster Guard Squad skill, the first 2-piece set effect, it can increase the equipped operative ultimate energy recovery, so it's only applied on the equipped operative. And for the 3-piece set effect, after the equipped operative using her ultimate, it can increase all damage dealt by the active operative. And if any other operative manage to use their ultimate skill while this 3-piece set effect still active, this effect can be further increased. So you can increase the damage dealt by the active operative even further if you manage to use another ultimate skill before this Logistic skill effect ends, and this effect duration cannot be extended or stacked. So what do you think about Tess Kotkin as a support operative? So you pull for her? Well, like usual, there is 2 main reasons to pull for Tess Kotkin. First is she is a very waifuable, while for the second, if you want to build an endgame team, in case you want to play this game more easier or want to speedrun boss, then you can pull for her. Because her ability to increase damage and also as an ultimate energy battery, she can become a very useful support operative for operatives that have a strong ultimate skill like Yao Winter Solstice or Haru Absconditus. Or maybe for operatives that have useful ultimate skill like Sensing Ethereal Cloud ultimate skill that can increase ballistic damage, or Acacia Kaguya ultimate skill that can give debuff to the enemy. And if you want to team her up with Frithia Haas, maybe it's kinda not very suitable because Tess Kotkin ultimate skill can consume all the remaining ultimate energy. So if Frithia Haas doesn't manage to consume all the ultimate energy, Tess Kotkin will eat them all at once. So Tess Kotkin can become a support or a nightmare when come to Frithia Haas. I think that's all about Tess Kotkin. Some skills still unclear in the CN's translation, so let's just wait for her release in this next update. If you like my content and want to watch more videos about this in the future, please don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. I think that's all from me. Thank you for watching, see you next time, cheers!